Okay, greetings my beautiful hackers, welcome back in the Nmap part 3, so subnetting in Nmap. Home network, company network, etc, etc. We have breaked into, imagine we have breaked into some kind of network, some kind of subnet, and we are going now to expand our knowledge to just break into some kind of machine, scan whole subnet and discover a live host and everything by just Nmap. Firstly, I want to say great thank you, and I'm so proud and so thankful for these 47 subscribers, so like Agent 47 Hitman, and I have a gift for you just right now. So I have created a subnet based on Kali Linux, Metasploitable, Ubuntu server and Ubuntu. I have all of IP just listed just right here. You have it on the screen. And what is exactly a subnet? Subnetting, it's a topic of networking, guys. So let me enter the full screen first and select check what subnet we are in. I have config. We are in the subnet 192.168.56.101 with the net mask prefix 24. So 8, 16, 24, and that's all. We have possible of hosting 254 devices on our network. We have only 4, but we don't know exactly how many hosts are running. So we are going to check it by Nmap. So fast reminder, apt install nmap-y. My bad. Nmap-y. Okay, everything is going on, so we are going to type nmap, and by checking single host, like for example Metasploitable, so 192.168.56.104, nmap is starting, nmap is processing, and boom, nmap has just returned port state service, everything about Metasploitable. But I know exactly the IP, and when I don't know and I want to scan whole subnet, I could, for example, brute force, like for Nmap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and to the end of the netmask. But when netmask, for example, it's with prefix 16, so 255, 25500, I have possible this all host of 254 and in this point. So I have multiple and thousands hosts possible. So to check this, we are going to scan from 1 to 255. And right now, Nmap it's just scanning the whole subnet for a live host and then checking which ports are opened. So let me press enter to check. It hasn't done it yet. One more time enter. 4 are up. Nmap it's right now scanning just for our machines. Let's give some time, let's drink some coffee. Cheers. Okay, so we have just right now a live host of 103, 102, 103, 104 and 100. This is our DHCP, because I have the DHCP server from 100 to 200 and 101, so our Kali. So available here, it's everything that I presented, and we are going to meet one more option for doing this. We have done Nmap by this. And for networking, so more advanced stuff, we can just make 0, so IP of our subnet, and with prefix 24. It's the netmask that I have presented, just right here. I have config, netmask is with prefix 24, 8, 60, and 24, and 0. So, boom, and it's running. To just check this stuff, guys, so netmask, subnetting, DHCP, just learn this, guys. It's useful for Nmap because Nmap is relying on networking stuff. Okay, it's processing. Let's check for the return. Boom. We have got the same result as in previous method. So we have now scanned the whole subnet, but we want to add some more. For example, when you are a hacker, you are looking for open port specific one, like HTTP, for example, ports for CCTV cameras, or FTP, so vulnerable ports, and you want to exactly know everything about ports. So for example, I'm looking for HTTP. I am a web pen tester and I'm looking specific for 80 port and 443. So Nmap, we are going to speed it up, so to 105. So Nmap will be only scanning 6 hosts that are on this, and port 80 and 443, and it's processing. We are going to wait, and boom, we have already all ports that we wanna have. Here is open on the 104, so we are going to check this. Let's turn on to Firefox, boom, and let's type get out of here, and let's type 192.168.56.104 boom, it's running exactly port 80, so HTTP server, and everything on 443 is closed or filtered out, and we have only this one as a web pen tester, for example. When you are looking for CCTV cameras, you can just check for port that is transmitting video. For example, for SSH, you can insert port 22, for FTP 21, and you have free to choice. Third thing will be about playing on the whole subnet. So let's type nmap and our command, but we are going to add option from the previous video. So SV for looking for the system version, O for operating system, PN for avoiding pinging blockade, and SS for the stealth scan, and for example T4 for speeding up the whole process. Enter, let's skip the waiting process, and boom, we have all that it's available just right here. So we have got that it's on 102, it's running some Oracle VirtualBox virtual machine. You can see that these all hosts are running some kind of firewalls, some kind of blockade of Nmap, but this one is extremely vulnerable to scanning. We have got all version, service, state, port, and running OS, so Linux kernel, Linux from this version to this version, so Metasploitable, local domain. We have got nearly everything, guys. So Nmap done, 6 IP addresses, 5 hosts up, and we have got all of our subnet. When you have home subnet scanning, it will be the same. You can insert your IP, and from 1 to 255, you can just insert some options, some port that we are looking for. You have got free to go and free to play by this amazing Nmap. So this was all, my amazing hackers. Remember just these steps. First, identify what kind of network you are in. Mask, IP, everything that is available. You can break into by man-in-the-middle attack, Wi-Fi attack, nearly everything, or just by simple exploit the Infinity machine and then playing with the whole subnet. You can literally destroy the subnet by just looking and inserting yourself and exploiting specific port. Second, it's about scanning the whole subnet for alive ports of 41 to 255 and scanning the whole subnet that you are in. And third is about, if it's necessary, looking for specific port that you are looking for, or they are vulnerable ports that you are looking for, just free to go. And 4, it's using specific option like we have presented, so adding some option to be added to the whole subnet scan. Remember, Nmap it's also looking which hosts are alive. When these hosts are in the row, like you can see here, just make this range shorter to, for example, 6 hosts that we have presented, and just free to play. Okay, hacker, this was all. This was fast class about Nmap scanning the home network. So hacker, one more time, thanks, I'm so proud and so thankful. Ethical purposes only, remember, do not really harm others, and may God bless you, hacker. Take care. See you in the next video. Peace you all.